makes me feel as good as I think Escape makes everybody else feel, and I just love seeing people grow and find their own way in life and find new directions for themselves, and Escape impacts on people really, really quickly. Escape uses participatory arts to help people living in isolation in the community for all sorts of different reasons, be it ill health, mental health issues, young mums isolated with small children on low incomes, and people who are out of work or have lost their direction in life. And we can offer something to all these different people, and they support one another in the process of working with us.
No, I just love coming to Escape. I hate missing a week. It's built my confidence up. It's given me my confidence back that I lost when I moved, because I had to start up from scratch again. So it's helped me with my confidence and to meet new people, which is really good.
That's nice. A very big impact for me, because losing my job, which I did, not knowing people in the village, I basically was spending a lot of time in the house on my own, just walking around the shops on my own. Coming here, the first day I walked in, I believe it or not walked in on my own, took a lot of guts, but everybody made me feel so welcome, so I've become part of the community now. Absolutely love it.
The big thing about Escape is its inclusivity. We provide activities for everybody, irrespective of their background, how old they are, what their level of need is. And what's lovely is the way Escape brings lots of different people together in a very integrated way, celebrating who they are and enabling them to find skills really that they wouldn't find without a creative kind of channel. You find when you get lots of people coming together, they do share their experience, they do support each other, and people learn from each other. And the other good thing about Escape, which I think is unique to us, is our role of link worker, link coordinator. And they're the glue of the project. They liaise between the different artists, between the needs of the participants. So you've always got a friendly face to welcome you. There's always that consistent person, and they can make sure that all the activities can be adapted to every different individual need.
We run a Grow, Cook and Eat project. Once a month, the community allotment that we have provides the food and the coordinator to cook for us. The cooking runs alongside the artwork. We have an artist in one room doing the artwork, and in the open kitchen next to it we have a coordinator, and volunteers from the art group will go in and cook using the project that they've been growing in the allotment. And then we all sit down at the end of the session and eat together.
I became involved first through Jill, one of our people who goes there. She badgered me for ages to go along, and she was keen on actually providing a service for those people who didn't know how to cook, didn't know how to grow food, and would benefit from it. So I went along as a volunteer, and the next thing I knew, I was asked if I would run it because Betty retired, and I said okay, give it a go. Behind that is the idea to show people how to grow their own food in a healthy way, and then to cook it in a healthy and interesting way again, and then to enjoy it coming together and having a meal together. So and we do that quite well, I believe.
Oh, little tiny one!
For you.
Wow. I think the creative process is vital to people because it provides that escape and enables them to detach themselves from what's actually happening in their own kind of everyday lives. And it's through that creative journey people find skills, they find talents, they find friendships, and it's all bonded through that creative impetus, if you like. It's what gets people inspired, and it helps them move on to other things. Quite often people come to our project as a first step into getting involved in their community, getting involved back into social interaction, and the confidence they build in developing creative skills and developing their own creative journeys helps them move on.
The artist will support individuals in finding what is special about their own ideas and their own thoughts about what they're doing, and encourage them to feel good about what they do. Sometimes people come with rather strong preconceived ideas of what they should be doing, and what we do is to offer them the freedom to feel good about that. So everything about the way we work with people is about accepting them as they are, as really special individual people.
Skewered to the table. I was just so dead chuffed we made it, because it looked like we weren't going to make it for a minute. There are very few workshops like this around. Escape also, the people from Escape also do one on a Monday evening called Paper Moon. If we were to lose Escape and Paper Moon, it would be devastating for our residents. The loss of a place like this would make quite an impact on our residents. They look forward to coming, they achieve lots of things, and it gets them out into the community with projects, say, for Shakespeare's birthday and various parades through town. It makes them part of their local community.
It's a hugely rewarding job. There aren't many jobs that you get this much feel-good back instantly. You get instant smiles, and you get all the lovely success stories, and you get people coming back and telling you what they're doing, telling you that they're now well, telling you what their families are doing. And you see people helping one another, people who didn't help one another before. You see people interacting with people with different issues that may have been quite frightening, mental health issues, physical disabilities, learning difficulties. You see people overcoming the fear of interacting with each other. People just become people, and people just having fun together and making things together and celebrating all of it at the end of it. It's a wonderful job, what can I say?
Well, the benefits for the participants are a combination of social, creative and skill development, and the creative side of it in particular has the effect of helping people to feel comfortable about making choices. And if you can make choices in a creative environment, then you can start to make good choices beyond that environment. So it helps them to make life choices.
Well, do you know something? This is the highlight of my week. It really is the highlight of my week. It has a lovely atmosphere here. You learn lots of new things. It's a really welcoming and friendly environment. And it's just given me a sense of feeling of accomplishment and meaning and purpose in my life. I know it sounds very grand, but you know, I was very active, involved in the world, and then that, with illness, that was taken away, and so this through Escape and you know, coming here, I'm feeling like how would I say, I'm recreating myself.
The Recent Arts and Health project that we ran in Nuneaton, which was commissioned by Warwickshire County Council, the objective of which was specifically to develop some really good evaluation and try to establish that what we did made a difference to people.
When we
started our art strategy early in 2010. Word obviously got around, and Escape community artists contacted me about working together on a project that would involve bringing patients that were referred, patients that had got debilitating illnesses, long-term conditions, and just to look at them sitting down together as a group and actually creating some artwork, all different medias.
So there are two main things in terms of the impact shown by the evaluation upon the participants of the Escape Community Arts in Action workshops in the north of Warwickshire County. The first was the decrease in mental ill health symptoms in participants, which was statistically significant. The second was the increase in mental health related quality of life for those participants as well, which was again statistically significant.
I think it was just a great opportunity to work with people from a creative background who came in and worked quite naturally with people who weren't maybe naturally creative. We've all got an artist inside us, I understand that, but it's actually bringing that out, and I think in terms of that, they have got that professional, friendly, comfortable approach. I mean, they've just got the background, you know, they've just got everything there that actually goes into that pot and brings out what we want at the end of the day, and that's, as I said earlier, the positive experience for the patient. Yeah, definitely.
Given the context of health and social care reorganisation over coming years, it's going to be increasingly important for those sectors to consider cost-effective alternatives, and participatory arts, particularly this project, has proved both measurable and evidence benefits that provide a cost-effective alternative to other more conventional treatments. So it's really something that sector can now be considering, and that we can now go to them with robust evidence to show that it benefits those users in a cost-effective way.
I'd like to see our doctors sitting in the surgery with the patient prescribing art therapy, and there's your prescription. Or just like you'd say, here's a book I want you to read, or a health information leaflet, or a pill I want you to take. I want you to do 2 hours a week art therapy, and I want to monitor the difference between now and when you've completed that.
If you put someone in the most comfortable environment that you can put them in, then they will achieve an awful lot. And that's what Escape tries to do, that's what participatory arts tries to do. It tries to create a safe and nurturing environment so that people can just relax, really. Relax, enjoy and achieve.
I think the difference you make in people's lives as individuals, you know, it's hard to put a price on that. But if you think you can often be working with up to 30 people a week over a sustained period of time, how they grow and what those outcomes are for those people in terms of raised confidence, increased independence, returning to mainstream, getting involved, volunteering, going back into training. And if you see that the cost element is significantly low compared to the massive outcomes that we do see, and they're real outcomes as well, they make a difference to people's lives. It's not like they come and make a card and go away again. You know, it is a journey that people go on.
I think the work Escape does is excellent on lots of levels. Not only does it let people express themselves, but people who might not have the confidence in a room full of people to create a piece of art are encouraged to do it. It gives them the confidence to be able to try something new without feeling that they might be laughed at or that it's just not up to standard. It's just a fabulous atmosphere here, and I think it creates confidence in our service users.
Obviously there are small pockets of arts on prescription work, and if you're looking at the future of GP surgeries or other health and social care authorities actually looking to the arts to provide care either alongside or instead of traditional care methods, I think that it actually is a possibility for the future, and actually I think the changes that are coming currently present a lot of opportunities for the arts sector, particularly in cases such as Escapes, where they have robust evidence to prove that what they do works just as well as any other therapy that is provided to look to those softer outcomes in terms of patients' needs, and that they can do it in a cost-effective way, I simply don't think it's something that can be ignored.